Hello, church family. This is the video update for Wednesday, October 28th. I've got three things that I'd like to share with you today, and all three are in the vein of praising God for what He's doing. The first has to do with the baptism celebration this past weekend. Hopefully you were here in person or were able to watch on live stream the four young men that were baptized on Sunday and publicly identified their faith in Jesus Christ. It was such a joy to celebrate that with them and to be a part of their church family and to encourage one another through that. It's also encouraging to note that we've got several others that want to be baptized. And so this coming Sunday, we're going to have another baptism celebration, and probably we'll have yet a third baptism celebration sometime before Thanksgiving. If you weren't able to be here live, I encourage you to watch the video that's uploaded on our church website. Such a joy to participate in that. Perhaps you haven't been baptized and that is something that you've considered doing. Speak to one of us pastors. We'd love to have you be a part of those baptism celebrations coming up. The second thing I want to talk to you about is that we're praising the Lord that our bathroom construction project is finally underway. This week, all of the permits were approved, and this week the equipment came in. They've begun the excavation for the foundations and the plumbing that goes underneath and the firewall. All of that is underway, and so we're praying that the Lord will give them good weather so that the framing can be done and the building can be enclosed before the weather gets too cold. So praise the Lord for progress being done there and for His provision for that project as well. The third thing that I want to talk to you about is that during this time of the year, we're working on putting together a budget for next year's ministries. In the middle of November, we always have a special business meeting where we preview the following year's budget. We propose a budget, give you an opportunity to interact with it. We explain the ministries that we think God is opening doors for us to do that might be changing or adjusting in some kind of way. And we talk about how the Lord has provided financially for us. Let you have an opportunity to ask whatever questions you would like to ask. And we propose that budget. So that will be taking place on Sunday evening, November the 15th, in just a few more weeks. We won't be voting on the budget that evening. We're just presenting it. That gives us a month then to kind of think through it and pray through it. And whatever changes need to be made, we are asking you to give us feedback. We make those changes, and then we bring the final revised budget for the following year back to the church in the middle of November for voting and approval. So we've got a business meeting coming up to preview the budget, share some additional information. That's coming on November the 15th. And then we'll have the meeting to vote on the budget, which is a very short meeting normally, on December the 13th. What I want to tell you about the December meeting is that because voting on the budget at that point is pretty much just going through the motions, what we want to do on that evening is really talk to you about perhaps the time is right for us to begin developing the property that God enabled us to purchase around our church building several years ago. So I think it was 2015 when we received a special offering and purchased about 20 acres around us, and with the idea that the Lord would let us use that for ministry and develop it in some kind of way. So we believe that the time is right for us to begin doing some of that development. We want to talk to you about that, about some of the thoughts that we have about moving forward. So December the 13th on Sunday evening will be a really important meeting. Want to encourage you to come because we see the Lord's hand at work in all of this. God bless you. I hope you're having a good week. Thank you for praying for us and for the ministry that God is doing here in the church. We had a wonderful weekend last weekend in the Civil Servants Appreciation event, as well as the baptism celebration. The youth had a major event with their blacklight dodgeball turnout. There were 91 young people that came, and a number of them filled out cards to be followed up in terms of spiritual needs. So a lot to praise the Lord for, and we're thanking Him for all that He's doing. Thank you for praying, and thank you for being a part of our church family. We love you. We're here for you. Please don't hesitate to call on us. God bless you. Have a great day.